Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman, and we're getting ready for Strat-O-Matic 1969 baseball here on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. And we've got a doozy for you today. It's the second of a three-game series, Giants at the Pirates. Giants took the first one 4-0 on a complete game shutout by Mike McCormick. Now they send out their ace, Juan Marichal, a right-hander, and he'll be facing Bob Veale and the Pirates. Veale is a southpaw, and we'll have the starting lineups in just a few minutes. And we want to thank you for joining us this morning. Beautiful morning for a game of Strat-O-Matic 1969 baseball. We are doing the replay of the entire 1969 season. This game was scheduled on August 2, 1969. In just 2 minutes, we will go over the starting lineups in today's ball game. Willie Stargell is out with an injury, so he's not in the lineup. Kathy Harden has arrived. So great to see you, Kathy. Good morning. I hope you have the coffee going. We'll start with our opening lineups now. The Giants come into this game 3 games behind. The Atlanta Braves lead the Giants. They beat the Mets in a 16-inning game. Some of you may recall this. Leading off is Dave Marshall in left field. Don Mason bats second. He's at second base. Batting third is Bobby Bonds in center. Mays is out with an injury. The cleanup hitter is Willie McCovey. And McCovey is at first base. McCovey leads the National League with 36 home runs. Batting fifth is Dick Dietz, the catcher. Batting sixth, Ken Henderson in right field. Batting seventh, Tito Fuentes at third. Hal Lanier is the shortstop. He bats eighth, and Juan Marichal, the ace, along with Gaylord, pitching and batting ninth. For the Pirates, as I said, Stargell is out. It will be Matty Alou leading off in center. Carl Taylor in left field batting second. Al Oliver batting third at first base. Roberto Clemente, cleanup hitter, playing in right field. Richie Hebner back in the lineup. Left-handed hitter against Marichal, the right-hander. He's batting fifth at third base. Manny Sandian, the catcher, batting sixth. Gene Alley batting seventh, playing second base. Freddie Patek batting eighth at shortstop, and the pitcher is Bob Veale. He is a left-hander, a southpaw. And those are our starting lineups. The tweet will be up in about 3 minutes, and then we'll be ready to play this ball game. It's number 1260 out of 1944. This was played on August 2, 1969. And we're so glad to have you here on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. We are at Forbes Field in Pittsburgh. Which, Kathy Harden, if I may ask, are you talking real world? When you talk about fresh hell? You talking real world? I think you're talking real world. Well, the tweet is going to be up in about a minute. Oh, real world, yeah, absolutely. It's unbelievable. We'll see. In case you're wondering, people, we have an afternoon game at 5 p.m. I'll see how and when I want to schedule that, if I do, when I want to play it. But right now it's for 5 p.m. Eastern U.S. Yankees with Downing at Seattle and Brunette. Tomorrow morning we're scheduled with the last game of this date, August 2, 1969. Dodgers with Sutton at the Cardinals, Mike Torres. Well, that should be time for the tweet to be up. The tweet is up, and the tweet is good, and it's a pretty one. I'm going to tell you that. There it is. And we're ready. The Pittsburgh Pirates take the field. The amazing Pirates, they're being called. They still hold on to a 3-game lead. Whoa! Oh! Oh, I just spilt a lot of coffee. Bear with me. Oh, could have been worse. Oh, Christ. Bear with me. I'm naked right now because I had to take my underwear off. I got spilt. Oh, Christ. Heaven help me, God. I'm completely naked. Oh, we'll get it cleaned up. Fortunately, I'm cleaning it up right now. It's amazing how you can just mess things up so badly here with a spill. Bear with me. She wants the Giants, Kathy Harden. I do too. Oh, that was I caught a lot of it, not most of it, but I caught an awful lot of it on myself, which is always much better than, things that you don't want it to be on. Oh, God. Let's just wipe that up. Yeah, there it is. We're lucky. God. We are very, very lucky with this spill. Oh, let me get some new underwear. Bear with me. God. Oh, God. Oh. 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 There. That's much better. Let me refill the coffee now. God. That was a pain in the ass. Woo. Okay, the Pirates, as I was saying, take the field. Oh, here at Forbes Field, and so sorry. Just a couple more spots I need to get. Oh, there. And leading it off for the Giants is Dave Marichal. Boy, it wasn't easy getting here, but we got it. Marichal leads it off. This is a lefty-lefty. Veale is a left-handed pitcher. Veale is ready. Here's the windup from Veale and the pitch to Marichal. And he struck him out. One away, and we are underway here at Forbes Field. Giants trying to keep up with the first place Braves. They're now 3 out after the Braves beat the Mets in 16 innings on this date. Pirates with a 6.5 game lead. Don Mason is the batter now. Veale winds. Pitch to Mason, 6-5. Struck him out. That's 2 for Veale. Veale strikes out the first Giants here. And the batter is Bobby Bonds. Veale does have a good strikeout ratio, almost 9 per 9 innings. Here's the windup from Veale and the pitch to Bonds. 3-6, and there's a base hit to left. A 2-out single by Bonds being held, 1-15 for Willie McCovey. He won't go. Veale from the stretch, and the pitch to Stretch. 3-12, and it's a base hit to left. Bonds goes to second. Rounding second. 1-17, 1-19. And they let him go. Holding Stretch at first and third with 2 outs, and Dick Dietz is the batter. Two-out rally here by the Giants. Here's Veale now. The pitch to Dietz. 4-8, and it's hit deep by Dietz. It's back to left field, going back Taylor. It's gone. A 3-run home run by Dick Dietz. Again, Dietz with a home run. And the Giants lead it 3-0. Oh my. Dick Dietz got a hold of that. A quick 3-0 lead by the Giants by a long one. By Dick Dietz. That's number 9 for Dick Dietz. Dietz had 11 in real world. So he's over perhaps just about right. Dick Dietz with a 3-run home run. And Veale now will face Henderson. Veale winds and the pitch to Henderson. 4-10, right-hander, grounds it to short, the side is retired. But there were 3 big runs for the Giants here in the top of the first on 3 hits. 2 singles, one by Bonds, then McCovey, and then Dietz with a 3-run home run, his 9th of the season. After a half an inning, Giants 3 and the Pirates coming to bat. And here's Juan Marichal. Look for the big kick here in his delivery. Going for his 19th win, Kathy Harden. 19th win. He's got 18 wins. Or is it 16? Let me check. I think it's 16. It's 18. I am so sorry. It is 18. So Marichal going for number 19. He has the most wins in baseball for a pitcher. Okay, Matty Alou leads it off against Marichal. He's got a 3-0 lead here. Bottom of the first. Here's the pitch from Marichal. 1-9, and he grounds it back to Marichal. Throws to McCovey for the out. 1 away. Now Carl Taylor. Marichal, big kick, and the pitch, 4-8, and it's a base hit to right for Taylor. He's been hitting. We could say he's in for the injured Willie Stargell, if you want. Taylor on first, 1 out, Al Oliver, left-handed hitter. I expect to see a lot of Al Oliver here in the second half of the season. He was hurt for much of the first half, off and on. Marichal from the stretch now. Here's the pitch. 5-10, flies it to left. Marshall makes the catch and Taylor holds 2 away for Clemente. Hebner on deck. Here's Marichal. And the pitch to Roberto, 5-8, and he grounds it to second X. That's for Mason at 2. 9-2 throws him out, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, the single by Taylor, left on base. After 1, it's 3-0 Giants over the Pirates. Big game. 2 great teams. Could be a matchup of the NL Championship. You never know. Bob Veale comes out now. His second inning, he allowed a 3-run home run in the first. Tito Fuentes leads it off. Tito, a switch hitter, batting right against Marichal. Against Veale, I'm sorry. So sorry. Here's the pitch to Fuentes. 2-9. And he flies it to right, and Clemente makes the catch. That's one away in the top of the second. Now Hal Lanier. The shortstop, switch hitter, batting right. Here's the pitch from Veale. 1-3, pops it up to second. And Ali makes the catch, 2 down for Juan Marichal. Juan is a 2 WR. .411. And it's a base hit to left for Juan Marichal. So Marichal on first with 2 down. And Dave Marshall is the batter, struck out in the first. Pitch to Marshall, 6-8. And it's a base hit by Marshall. Marichal, round second, goes to third. All with 2 outs, just like the first inning. First and third for the Giants. And Don Mason, the batter, he struck out in the first. Veale trying to get out of this now. And here's the pitch to Mason. 4-6, struck him out. And that's the third for Veale today. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left in the middle of the second. It's 3-0 Giants. And Marichal takes to the mound again for his second inning. He'll face Hebner, Sanguillen, and Ali. Hebner, a left-handed hitter against the righty Marichal. Marichal winds, the big kick, and the pitch to Hebner. 6-5, pops it up to first. And McCovey makes the catch. That's 1 away. Gigi has arrived. Glad to see you. Manny Sanguillen is the batter. 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the second. Here's the pitch from Marichal. 6-6. Lines it to short, caught by Lanier. 2 outs. And Gene Alley. Veale out on deck. Here's the pitch to Alley. 6-5. And it's a fly ball to right, a can of corn for Ken Henderson. And it's a 1-2-3 for Marichal. And after 2, it's still 3-0 Giants. We're at Forbes Field. Enjoying a very, very nice ball game this morning. Veale allowed a 3-run home run. He has 3 strikeouts. He'll face Bonds, McCovey, and Dietz. Dietz with the power. It's a very big game. Giants took the first of this 3-game, 4-0 on McCormick's shutout. Here's Veale now, the pitch to Bonds. 6-6, struck him out. That's number 4 for Bob Veale. Now Willie McCovey. Singled and scored. along with Mason and Dietz on the 3-run home run by catcher Dick Dietz. Dietz on deck. The pitch to McCovey. 2-2. He's hit by the pitch. Oh, Veale hits McCovey. McCovey shakes it off. He's fine. And he will take first base with 1 out. And now Dick Dietz. Veale working from the stretch now. Here's the pitch to Dietz. 5-3, flies to right. Clemente going back. It's a 5-1. He makes the catch and McCovey holds. 2 down for Ken Henderson. Henderson, switch hitter, batting right against Veale. 2-6. And it's a base hit for Henderson. McCovey goes to third. So 2 outs, first and third, and Fuentes in a clutch situation. He's a switch hitter, batting right. 3-0 Giants, top of the third. Pitch to Fuentes, 2-11, and there's a base hit to right. McCovey scores. Henderson will hold on Clemente's arm like a laser beam. He throws it back in. A 2-11 single by Fuentes. It's first and second, 2 down, 1 in, 4-0, and Hal Lanier 0 for 1 today. The pitch to Lanier, 4-6, walked him. So Veale loads the bases with Giants and 2 outs, 4-1 Marichal. Marichal singled in the second. 2-9, and he struck him out. The side is retired. That's the 5th for Veale. But another run for the Giants on 2 singles, a hit by pitch, and 2 left on, and a walk. 3 left on, I'm sorry. And in the middle of the third, it's 4-0 Giants. This is going to be some pennant race. The National League West has the makings of it. These are the only 2 close races. Pirates with a 6.5 game lead over the Cubs. Cubs play later today, I believe. Later on this date, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe I am mistaken. They already played, and they won, I believe. Leading it off is Freddie Patek, and Veale does come out on deck. Here's Marichal. 4-9, and that is a base hit by Patek. So Patek's on. Veale is the batter. Infield in for the sacrifice bunt. Number 19. Going for number 19. He is the winningest pitcher in all of Major League Baseball. Juan Marichal. And here's the pitch to Veale. 5-12. Grounds it to first. That's from McCovey. This could be 2. 8-2 turns the double play. So it's 2 outs, nobody on for Matty Alou. Grounded back to Marichal in the first. 2 outs, no one on. And the pitch to Alou. 4-10. And he flies it to right. That's for Henderson. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. After 3, it's 4-0. Well, Bob Veale, given a chance to settle down. He's going to face the top of this Giants order. It's 4-0 Giants if you're just joining us. After 3. Okay, Veale is ready. Marichal in the batter's box. Left-handed hitter. Lefty here. Marichal 1 for 2. Here's the pitch, 6-8. And he singles up the middle, Marichal. His second single of the game to open it up for the Giants. Now here's Don Mason. Struck out twice. He's also a left-handed hitter. Surprised they put him in the lineup. The pitch from Veale. 3-10. Grounds it to short for the force. So it's 1 out. Mason on first. And here's Bobby Bonds. Singled and scored on the 3-run home run and struck out in the 3rd. The pitch from Veale. 4-12. And that is a base hit. Oh, just beyond the reach of Patek. Mason goes to second and holds. It's first and second with 1 out. That was a 4-12. Single 1-18. And he got it. Here's Stretch now. Bonds on first, Mason on second, 1 down. Veale from the stretch. 6-3, grounds it back to Veale. This could be 2. He's a 4, though. 24. And it's a 2-base error by Bob Veale. Oh, my. Did he boot that? Mason scores, it's unearned. Or has the looks of being unearned. Mr. Perota, where are you? Here's action in the Pirates bullpen now. Gibbon was used in their last game. Lou Marone is warming up, and so is Chuck Hartenstein, the 2 of them. It's second and third, 1 out for Dick Dietz. And he's walked. That's respect, Kathy Harden. He's intentionally walked to set up the double play. Here's Ken Henderson now. Infield back. Henderson, switch hitter, batting right. Bases loaded, 1 out. And the pitch to Henderson. That's 4-4. And he flies it to center. Getting under it is Marichal. 3-2. Oh, he drops it. Oh, my. What a disaster for the Pirates. 2 runs come in. They're all unearned. Oh, my. 3 runs in. It's second and third, still only 1 out. My Lord. Now it's Henderson on second, Dietz on third. What a nightmare. Marichal with the 2-base error. Very rare. And Tito Fuentes is the batter. 6-0 Giants, 7-0 Giants now. Here's the pitch to Fuentes. 4-10. Right-hander grounds to short. And the runners will hold. Now Hal Lanier, switch hitter, batting right. 5-7. Grounds it to second. Alley. 1-2. It goes through. Alley couldn't get it. Dietz scores the 4th run this inning. It's unearned. 4 unearned runs this inning. First and third, 2 outs. And the pitcher, Juan Marichal. 4-8, right-hander. And that is a double for Marichal. Oh, my Lord, that's crazy stuff. 4-8, wait a minute. Yeah, 4-8, right-hander. Double with 2 asteroids. Another run. And that's it for Bob Veale. That was unearned. 5 unearned runs this inning. And Bob Veale hits the showers early. And Lou Marone will come in. Marone is a left-hander. Crazy, crazy game. This is our first blowout of the month that I can recall. Veale pitched 3 2/3. $11 hits, just despite the errors. He did it all. Yeah, Marichal. Yeah. 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, and 4 earned runs, but also 5 unearned runs, and it's 9-0. Marshall will come up to bat now with Marone trying to finally end this inning, this tragedy of innings. Here comes Marshall now. At the plate. Marone is ready. And the pitch. 3-6. And that is a base hit up the middle. Marichal scores. It just continues. 6 unearned runs. Now it's Marshall on first, 2 out. Mason. Whoa, and the pitch. 2-7. And he flies it to center. Veale makes the catch, and the inning is finally over. 6 runs, all unearned. And in the middle of the 4th, it's 10-0 Pirates. Whew. Meanwhile, Juan Marichal. Crazier things have happened, Dan Mullen. They could come back. 10-0 Giants, in case you missed it. The top of the 4th was a doozy for the Giants. 6 unearned runs, 2 errors. One by Veale, and then Veale with a 2-base error out in center field. Taylor will lead it off here. Okay, Marichal is ready. Here's the pitch to Taylor. 4-4, catcher X. That's for Dietz, a 4. 2-4. And it's a dribbler in front of home plate. Dietz throws Taylor out. 1 away. And now Al Oliver. Oliver flew to left. 6-2. And it's hit deep by Oliver. Back to right goes Henderson at the warning track. He makes the catch. 2 outs. So that shot is well hit, but stayed in the park. Here's Clemente with 2 outs, nobody on. And the pitch to Clemente. 4-5. And that is a home run by Clemente. Oh my, a 4-5 homer. It was 4-5, and home run 1. And gosh darn it, it's a 1. Of course, he's got the end power, so Clemente gets a hold of 1. They're only down by 9 now. Kathy Harden. Clemente with a long one, a solo home run. That is number 15 for Roberto Clemente. Number 15. He had probably 21, 19. He's right about on target. So Clemente clears 1 out. And here's Richie Harbner. Kathy Harden hopes they make it a game. Why not, right? Here's the pitch to Hebner now. 2-6. He pops it up to first. McCovey makes the catch. Side retired, but 1 run on the Clemente home run. And after 4, it's 10-1 Giants. And here's Lou Marone for his first full inning of relief. Bobby Bonds will lead it off, 2 for 3. Here's Marone now, and the pitch to Bonds. 5-4, catcher X, Sanguillen a 4. 16-4, and he fouls out to Sanguillen for the first out of the top of the 5th. Now Willie McCovey. McCovey 2 for 2, singled and scored, hit by a pitch and scored, reached on an error by Veale and scored. The pitch from Marone. 2-5. Grounds it to second, that's 2 away. And Dick Dietz. Dietz with a 3-run homer, flew to right, and then was intentionally walked for the double play and scored. Marone winds and the pitch. 6-7, walked him. So that was sort of an intentional walk. Not giving Dietz much to hit. Good eye by Dietz. Here's Henderson now. Dietz on first, 2 down. Henderson, switch hitter, batting right. Ken is 1 for 3, singled. Reached on that error by Lou and scored. The pitch to Henderson. 2-6, and it's a base hit up the middle for Ken Henderson. And Dietz goes to third and holds with 2 outs, first and third. Fuentes. Marone trying to get out of this in his first full inning of relief. Fuentes batting right-handed. Marone from the stretch. First and third, 2 down. 5-10. Grounds it to third. That's for Hebner. 5-3. And he throws him out, and the side is retired. So Marone gets out of it. No runs, 1 hit, a walk, both left. And we've gone halfway unless there are extras. And it's 10-1. Marichal will face Sanguillen to start it off. Here's the windup, big kick, and the pitch to Sanguillen. 4-8, and there's a base hit to right. Henderson throws it in. Sanguillen on first to open it up. Gene Alley now. Veale flew to right. Pitch from Marichal, 6-3. Fly ball left. Marshall. It's 19-3. Reroll. 2-3. It's a double for Ali. Sanguian goes to third. So it's second and third, Pirates. Nobody out. Freddie Patek. Chuck Hartenstein is warming and ready to come in. So there'll be a hitter for Marone. Here's the pitch to Patek now. 3-10. And it's a base hit up the middle for Patek off Marichal. 3 hits in a row. Sanguian scores. Ali goes to third. 1-14. -4, 1-10, he holds. So it's first and third, nobody out, and there's a hitter coming in for Lou Marone. It's now a 10-2 ball game. Marone pitched 1 1/3. He allowed 2 hits, no runs. The next pitcher will be Hartenstein, Chuck Hartenstein. Let's see who's hitting for Marone. Well, they got good hitters. Stargell is not available. He's hurt. Well, it's going to be Jose Pagan coming in, a solid bat. Jose Pagan with first and third, no outs. The infield is back. Pagan steps in. Marichal has allowed 3 hits in a row. It's first and third, no outs, 1 in. Pitch to Pagan, and it's a grounder to second, and the runners hold. So it's 1 away. And here's Matty Alou. Alou 0 for 2. Marichal, the pitch to Alou. 2-8, grounds it to second, 2 outs, runners hold. See if Marichal can get out of this. Here's Carl Taylor now. Taylor 1 for 2. And the pitch. 6-8, pops it up to third. Fuentes makes the catch, and the side is retired. But one more run, a slow whittling of the 10-0 lead. It's now 10-2. Bucks down by only 8 runs now. And we're going to head to the top of the 6th. It's going to be Chuck Hartenstein, the third pitcher for the Pirates. And Hal Lanier will be the leadoff hitter. And we will be back in 3 to 5 after I take a much needed break here. I'm going to take a break for 3 to 5 minutes. I'm going to make coffee. I'm going to do the other things. And when we come back, the new pitcher Hartenstein will face Lanier. We expect it to be Lanier, then Marichal, and back to the top of the order, Dave Marshall, who's 3 for 4 with 3 singles. I'll catch you in a few, people. Oh. Coffee, baby. Coffee, Kathy Harden. And then come sunset, we'll be doing the other stuff. Christ. I'll tell you this, even though it's a 10-2 ball game, it's been an enjoyable ball game. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's me, but all the games have been good. Okay? Even a blowout is a good game. Maybe it's just me. I'll be back. I will be back. And please understand that when I do come back, my first order of business, Kathy Harden, is to make some coffee. So we're not going to be playing games right away. Oh. There's no pitch clock, Bijan Bain. Aren't you so poignant? This is a game where everyone who bats has to play in the field and vice versa. It's a game with no pitch clock. We'll be back. 3-5. It's raining outside. I'll take my umbrella. Bijan Bain. I'll be back. Oh, it's coming down so strong now. Look at that. It's coming down so strong. I don't know if you can appreciate how strong that rain is. Fortunately, it's clear because we're remote from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It's clear in Pittsburgh. So that takes care of my going outside for a break, but I'm going to still find a way to do a break here. Where there's a will, there's a way. That's what my mother used to always say. Where there's a will, there's a way. This gives me an opportunity to focus on the coffee. I'll set that up, and then we'll get back to this ball game. Well, there's something awfully cozy about playing Strat-O-Matic baseball when it's raining. Same thing in the winters. I enjoyed it very much. The coffee is brewing, and we're going to continue this ball game. Hal Lanier leads it off. Chuck Hartenstein is the new pitcher for the Pirates. And it's a 10-2 ball game. Okay, Lanier, a switch hitter, batting left. Here's Hartenstein now. And the pitch, 6-8. And he grounds it to second for the first out of this ball game. Of this inning, I'm so sorry. And here's Juan Marichal. Hartenstein winds. The pitch to Marichal, 2 for 3 today. My Lord, 2-4, and there's another base hit. Oh, Marichal, right off his own card. He's 3 for 4. Could easily happen in real world. Strange, but not impossible. Now here's Dave Marshall, 3 for 4 today. Look at this Giants hitting. Here's Hartenstein from the stretch. The pitch to Marshall, 5-2, flies it to center, 2 outs. He's 3 for 5 now, and it's Don Mason, 0 for 4. He reached on a force and scored an unearned run back in the 4th. It's 2 outs. Marichal been on the bases a lot today. Here's the pitch to Mason, 6-9. And there's a base hit up the middle. Oh, Mason gets a piece of it. Marichal holds at second. Off Hartenstein, and it's Bobby Bonds. You can't walk him with McCovey on deck. 2 of the strongest hitters in all of baseball, the clubs, the Giants and the Bucks. Possibly a preview of the championship series. Okay, Hartenstein is ready to pitch to Bonds. Here's the pitch. 5-8, and he grounds it to short. The side is out. No runs, 2 singles, both left, middle of the 6th. And it's 10-2 Giants over the Bucks. Here's Juan Marichal. He's done it all today. Here's Al Oliver now. Al Oliver, left-handed hitter, leading it off. Here's Marichal, and the pitch to Oliver. Whoa, 5-4. Grounds it to third. That's for Fuentes. He's a 3. 1-3, that goes through. Fuentes could not get that, so Oliver leads it off with a single. Now here's Clemente. Oliver on first, nobody out. Okay, from the stretch, Marichal. The pitch to Clemente. 5-2. Grounds it to second. This could be 2. Mason, he's a 2. 7-2. He turns the double play. Mason. So it's 2 outs, nobody on. And Hebner is the batter. Hebner 0 for 2. Popped to first twice. 2-9. Grounds it back to Marichal. He throws it to McCovey, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, none left. 10-2 after 6. And this is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Chuck Hartenstein, in his second inning of relief, allowed 2 singles, left him on base in the 6th. And here comes Stretch. That coffee is almost ready. Hartenstein, the pitch to McCovey. 5-5, he walked him. So Stretch on first to start it off. And here's Dick Dietz. 1 for 2, 3-run home run, flew to right, intentionally walked, and then unintentionally, intentionally walked. Dietz has been something of late. Hartenstein from the stretch. 5-9, hit deep by Dietz again. Oh my, Dietz with a 2-run home run. The second of the game, Dick Dietz. Oh, big Dick Dietz with 2 home runs today. Oh Lord, it's 12-2. And then home run 1-16. He's got the power. And that gives Dick Dietz 5 runs batted in today. My Lord, Dick Dietz. That's his 10th. He hit his 9th in the first. And now with his 10th home run. Indeed. Doing all sorts of things here today, Kathy Harden. Dick Dietz with 2 home runs. And Ken Henderson is the batter. It's no outs. Nobody on. Here's Hartenstein. 6-5. Left-hander grounds it to short. Patek, he's a 3. 15-3, and he boots it. 3rd error of the ball game for the Pirates. Pirates having a tough time this series. They lost the first one 4-0 on a shutout by McCormick. So Henderson on first, still nobody out. Here's Tito Fuentes. Fuentes switch hitter batting left, and the coffee is ready. That coffee is ready, I'm telling you. Or it's almost ready. And I'm sneaking a cup. Kathy Harden sneaking one. That's good coffee. Oh, Lord, that's good. The rain has let up. It's now just a light drizzle. It was pouring here in Fort Lauderdale. We're bringing you this game remotely. Tito Fuentes is the batter, switch hitter batting left. Henderson on first after the error by Patek. Hartenstein. And the pitch to Fuentes. That's 112. And he gets a base hit past the reach of a diving Veale. So it's first and second, nobody out. 12-2 Giants over the Pirates. Hal Lanier now. And by the way, Hartenstein has reached fatigue. This will be his last batter. 5-4. Fly ball center, Marichal. 11-2. And it's a base hit. It drops in. Henderson scores unearned. 13-2. Now Lou could not get that. The Giants grooving. Marichal coming up, and Hartenstein is through. Hartenstein has reached fatigue. Actually, he has not reached fatigue. 3, 4, 5. This is his second inning. He will stay in the game. With a 12-2 ball game. 13-2. Here comes Marichal. Hartenstein, first and third, still nobody out, infield back. 5-8. And he grounds it to short for the double play. The run does score. 2 outs. And it's 14-2 Giants. Huge bats by the Giants despite the errors. Dave Marshall comes up, 2 outs, Lanier on first. Hartenstein trying to get out of this. Here's the pitch to Marshall. 6-10, struck him out. And the side is retired. But 4 more runs for the Giants, one of them unearned. It's 14-2. And we're heading to the bottom of the 7th. Marichal, meanwhile, going for his 19th victory. Leads all of Major League Baseball with 18 wins. Manny Sanguillen leads it off. Any sign of trouble, we'll take Juan out because we don't need to overwork him. Sanguillen, there is action in the Giants bullpen, to let you know. Frank Lindsay is warming, and it's not because Marichal has a problem, it's because in a 14-2 ball game, we don't need to have him finish this ball game. So Frank Lindsay is warming up. He will not be eligible for the save if he were to come in. Here's Sanguillen now. Pirates trail by 12. Here's the pitch from Marichal. 5-6, he struck him out. And believe it or not, that's the first strikeout for Juan Marichal. Now Veale. You okay with that, Kathy Harden? If I give Juan a break after this inning, I'd like this to be his last inning, just to give him some rest. Here's Veale and the pitch. 1-9. He struck him out. That's 2. Oh my. Oh, what a way to go out. Freddie Patek, Lindsey warming. Here's the pitch to Patek. 4-8. And it's a base hit to right. That'll bring in a pinch hitter for Hartenstein. He pitched 2. 5 hits. He walked 1, struck out 1, and allowed 3 earned runs, 1 unearned. Oh, Kathy Harden agrees. I hope you mean it. I hope you're not just saying it to make me feel better. We're going to bring in the Playboy, Bo Belinsky, next inning for the Bucks. Bo Belinsky. He's a left-hander. Coming in to hit here with 2 outs and Patek on first is Jose Martinez, a right-handed hitter. This may be it for Marichal if he can retire Martinez. Here's the pitch to Martinez. That's 2-10, and that grounds it to second, and the side is out. So Juan Marichal finishes it off, and that's his last inning. The new pitcher again will be Frank Lindsay. He is not eligible for the save, but Marichal did his work. He pitched 7 innings. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. He did not walk a batter. He struck out 2, and he allowed 2 earned runs. Lindsay will be the next pitcher. Coming in now for the Pirates to pitch to the Giants, top of the 8th, Bo Belinsky. A left-hander. And leading it off for the Giants is Don Mason. It's the Giants 14, the Pirates 2, our first blowaway of the month for what has been just a cavalcade of great games. Okay, Mason, 1 for 5 today. Here's Belinsky. It's lefty-lefty. Pitch to Mason, 6-9, hit deep by Mason, and it's a base hit. I'm sorry, he's got W power. Look at those home runs on Belinsky's card, my lord. It's a single for Mason. Here's Bobby Bonds, 2 for 5. This is a preview of the playoffs. Lord, help us. Belinsky from the stretch, the pitch to Bonds. 3-7, struck him out. Now Stretch McCovey. 1 for 3, hit by a pitch and scored, walked and scored, reached an error and scored, singled and scored. But a relatively quiet game for McCovey. It's 1 out and Mason is on first. Here's the pitch from Belinsky. 5-3, fly ball right. Clemente. 12-1, he makes the catch, runners hold. And now Dick Dietz again. 2 home runs for Dietz, number 9 and number 10. He's 2 for 3, walked twice, once intentionally, scored 3 runs, 5 runs batted in. My Lord. 2 outs, Mason on first. Here's the pitch to Dietz. 5-8, and it's a grounder to second. Veale scooping, 17-2, and he throws him out, and the side is retired. Belinsky gets out of it. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We're headed to the bottom of the 8th. And Frank Lindsay giving Juan Marichal some much needed rest. Pitching his first game of pitching his first inning here. And leading it off will be Veale. 0 for 3. 2-base error out in center field. It's Giants 14, Pirates 2. Here's the pitch to Veale. 5-12, grounds it to third for Fuentes. He's a 3. 3-3. And it's a base hit. So Veale gets on. For Carl Taylor. Lindsay from the stretch. 4-7, base hit. First and third now. Off Lindsay. Now Oliver the batter, infield back. Three, it's a grounder to first, double play, the run comes home. So it's a 14-3 ball game with 2 outs, nobody on, 1 in, and Clemente is the batter. 1 for 3 with a home run. 1-2, lines it to third, and the side is out. But another run for the Giants, and after 8, it's 14-3. Giants. Belinsky in his second inning. Ken Anderson leads it off. Henderson 2 for 5, singled twice, reached on errors twice, scored twice. Belinsky. And the pitch. No mercy. No frickin' mercy. 3-9. Struck him out. That's the second for Belinsky. And Tito Fuentes. But the Pirates, like a good ball club, they have not had a significant losing streak all season. It happens to everybody. This could be the start of it. They've lost. This would be their second loss in a row. Fuentes now. And the pitch for 10. Struck him out. Oh, Belinsky looking good. Just good to see Belinsky throwing good, pitching well. Now Hal Lanier. Lanier 2 for 4 with a walk. Everyone in the lineup has at least 1 base hit. And 8 of 9 people in the lineup have 2 or more hits for the Giants today. Here's Hal Lanier. 1-5, and that is a base hit up the middle. No mercy. And Frank Lindsay will hit. In fact, no, there's going to be a pinch hitter because they want to give someone else a chance to get some pitching in. Lindsay pitched 1 inning. He allowed a run. It's 2 outs, Lanier on first. This is done just to give some people a chance to play. Jim Ray Hart will be the pinch hitter. And Ron Klein, with a 5.36 ERA, will be the new pitcher. Ron Klein. Again, no save is available. Jim Ray Hart pinch hitting with 2 outs, Lanier on first. Klein is warming. And here we go. Belinsky with 3 strikeouts in his 2nd inning of relief. Here's the pitch to Hart. 1-7. And that is a base hit by Hart. It's 1st and 3rd now. No mercy. For Dave Marichal, 3-4-6. 1st and 3rd, 2 outs. Multiple casualties in Louisville, Kentucky. Great way to start the week, Kathy Harden. I'll check that out later. Here's the pitch to Marshall. 1-7. He walked him. Belinsky loads the bases now. In the top of the 9th, it's 14-3 Giants. Here's Don Mason. Don is 2 for 6. And the pitch to Mason. 3-5, struck him out. That's the 4th for Belinsky. He gets out of it. We're heading to the bottom of the 9th. Pirates trail by 11. Stranger things have happened. Ron Klein is the new pitcher. It's going to be Hebner, Sanguin, and Alley. Klein giving a rare 5.36 ERA. Hebner at the plate now, left-handed hitter. Here's Klein. 2-5, grounds it to second, 1 down. And here comes Sanguin. Klein winds, and the pitch to Sanguin. 5-5, grounds it to short, 2 outs. Ron Klein ready to finish up this ball game. Gene Alley at the plate. 2 outs, nobody on. 5-7, there's a base hit for Alley. Okay, and here's Freddie Patek. Patek 3 for 3 today, 3 singles, quite a game. Klein from the stretch. The pitch to Patek. 6-8. That's another base hit. Alley goes to second and holds, and there'll be a hitter for Bo Belinsky. Bo pitched 2, allowed 3, walked 1, struck out 4, and allowed no runs. And coming in to hit is Dave Cash, the youngster. Bright future for this young man, Dave Cash, at second base, some say. A lot of the scouts. Cash steps in, it's 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Klein, working from the stretch, would like to finish it. Here's the pitch to Cash. 6-3. Grounded back to Klein. He's a 4. 17-4. And he throws him out. And the ball game is over. And what a game it was. The final score. San Francisco Giants 14. The Pittsburgh Pirates 3. What a game. The win goes to Juan Marichal. And he is the star of the game. Dick Dietz gets a special mention for 2 home runs and 5 runs batted in. The losses, Veale. The final line is Giants 14 runs, 21 hits, and no errors. The Pirates 3 runs. Let's get Klein in here. "12 hits and 3 errors." So that's it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the ball game. Crazy game, Kathy Harden. Dietz. Oh, there is a change here. Mr. Perota is here, and he has overruled and stated that Marichal and Dietz are co-stars of this ball game. Marichal and Dietz are co-stars of this ball game. So Juan Marichal and Dick Dietz, congratulations. Dietz continues hitting with power. Again, coming from Pittsburgh, Pirates lose their second in a row against the Giants. Giants are now within 2. Yeah, Mara, that's funny, Dan Mullen. That's funny stuff. If Marichal does that, he doesn't know who his friends are. It's pretty tough to ignore, Mr. Perota, and that's why we have you as our official scorer and star of the game designees. It is pretty tough to ignore. The Giants are now 2 1/2 games behind the first place Braves, who also won today. And the Cubs are within 6. So to me, it's good all around. Stay strong, everybody. Stay well. 5 dead in Louisville in a shooting. And well, as I recall, Roseboro, what happened? Roseboro put his glove near Marichal and too close for comfort or something. And that startled Koufax. That really got... What year was that? Was that 62? In the pennant race, in the heat of the pennant race? I forgot which year it was. I'm going to put these folks away. I enjoyed the ball game. I'll let Mr. Perota reply if he wants to, but I'm going to put these folks away. And I'm looking forward to our afternoon game, Yankees at the Pilots. It's going to be Big Al Downing for the Yankees. And George Brunette for the Pilots, and that's coming at you at 5. Oh, okay. Yeah, that wasn't right of Roseboro, but Marichal was way. And had one last question. Had Marichal hit somebody? Take care, Kathy Harden. Great to have you as always. Had Marichal hit somebody? Is that what happened? And look how nice Koufax was. He wouldn't hit a batter's retaliation. And turns out, was it 62? And was it 62? I could look it up. I really think it was 62. And of course, we know the Giants won the playoff 2-1 in games in the third game, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, well, maybe in the future we'll know. Stay strong, everybody. I'll catch you later. Great game.